Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag for live stream number 4. I can't even talk. And tonight we have some more sea shanties for you as we continue our journey through the Assassin's Creed franchise. 4th live stream, and the game is currently saying we're 15% complete. I don't think that's correct, or it's going to go up very, very little as you go forth. It just seems really odd. It's so high when I don't think it should be. Maybe I don't know. I just don't think it should be that high. But so far, thoroughly enjoying the game as always. And we'll get to see every island and everything the game has to offer. That's the plan going forward. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. There was no live stream yesterday. I had physio in the morning, and then I had my surgeon's appointment in the afternoon. I did update people on Discord yesterday afterwards. For those that dial on Discord, no real news. None that we weren't aware of. They can't operate, which we knew. Yeah, I've got to go on an intensive pain treatment program whenever that may be. Yeah, I've got no real news. It's really weird. I was hoping to come with a decent update. And yeah, you know, this is what the plan is going forward, but this won't affect this, or it will in this way, but we'll get round it. I haven't got a plan because I don't know. So nothing has changed again after yet another appointment, but we're getting used to that now. So I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Saturday already. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Scheduled video for next week will go out tomorrow. I need to do a little bit of research tomorrow morning before I do the video. I always leave the scheduled video for the last minute. I don't know why. I always seem to, and I really wish I hadn't half the time. But the plan is I'm going to try and schedule the Genshin Impact streams around some of the materials we need to upgrade, so we can try and hopefully get past this wall without being too disturbed by it, if that makes sense. I always knew we'd hit a wall at some point, and we've already done that. It didn't take long, but longer than I expected. Some of the exploring probably let us down because we leveled up probably too early, because we've explored quite a bit as well. But we'll get around it, it's all good. I don't like grinding, but if we can make it work in the sense it's quest-wise, quest-related, it won't be a grind. That's my kind of thinking. We'll see how long that lasts. But we're still going to keep going. More than happy to keep going. Just sending my usual tweet. This is the bit where I can't talk and type. I really can't type either. I'm saying I can't talk and type, I can't even type at this point. That's that. Right, I'm nearly done. We're nearly ready to kick off. Yeah, struggling to even type. There we go. Right, sorted. Let's have a look. So, previous live stream, we were actually back in the modern day. Now, I don't know where this will kick in. We wanted to start. The stream was getting late. I needed to finish, but already overran by about
Top
20
floor,
minutes.
So it's not hard
Perfect.
to find. But the rest of this building can be confusing to first-timers. So we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find.
Very kind. So yeah, so we had to end. We was running late for stream anyway. It was getting very, very late. I was struggling, staying awake on the tablets I'm on, and all that good stuff. But we managed to get to a save point in the modern
He's a
day.
nice guy. He won't bite.
And so we've got a couple more statues, I've just seen. So this is where we're at. So in modern day, we've completed, I think it was memory sequence 3. Basically, a lot of the tutorial stuff is now done.
Should be easy to find.
I want to know who that is. I want to know. It's not going to tell me, is it? I didn't want to go into my files, did I? No. Okay, so we're going to go and have a look for this office. We're going to go and meet with someone. Well, it walks really slowly. I've just realised. I kind of want to go and wander around and explore a little bit. A Sturgo noteboard. Right, okay, we're following her. I can't. She's not going to leave me alone unless we follow her, so we'll have to follow her.
Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
You keep saying that. The more you keep telling me he's not going to bite, the more I'm likely to think he might. We can probably get rid of the iPad for the minute. Okay, maybe not. Reach the CEO's office. I just got rid of that. Okay, we're going in. We can connect up. CCO. Oh, it's a CCO, not CEO.
Hello? Hi? Testing.
Oh, she's left us.
Is this thing working? This is John from IT.
Hello, John.
Said earlier, I was calibrating your animus.
What's that for
I'm
you?
sort of the Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise.
That is one view and a half.
Do you have a minute? Damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. All right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
So the IT guy wants a favour. They always do. Okay. I'm just one of these people that has to...
Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Thank you very much. I'm one of these people that has to look around everything. That's Julius Caesar, I believe. There's nothing to indicate anything, but I'm assuming that's who that is. I'm just one of those people that has to look at everything. I enjoy searching all the little nooks and crannies of a game, just so I know I've seen everything, really. Pictures are incredible.
Olivier said to go right in.
Thank you. You've told us already. That'll be us. Edward Kenway. Nice. I'm just enjoying the pictures, to be fair. I shouldn't even go into the office. I'm just enjoying the pictures. Who's over this? Is that a washroom down there?
Wrong?
No, okay. She's going to get annoyed, I think, because we're going the wrong way. Better go in. Let's go and speak to Olivier. Meet the CEO.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies.
There's obviously something going on people aren't happy about.
Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia.
Doesn't sound too happy, does he?
Salut! Hi! Thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family-friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More
Gotta
of
stand on the
80s
balcony,
man.
shall we?
A beautiful city, no?
It's an incredible city. Look at that.
So the main reason I asked you here concerns something called the observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs
So
at Abstergo
Abstergo,
Industries
I've now
have been
heard,
hounding me
obviously,
for
that
days.
Edward Kenway
So
potentially
follow
knew the
whatever leads
location.
you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour.
Yeah, so he knows.
Tout va bien.
Abstergo knows we've potentially found potentially the location of it, and because of that, they are interested. I'm looking at all these QR codes. Let's have a quick look. Sticky note 19. Into the grey, the digital frontier, the singularity, the space in which she dwells being both made of light and the embodiment of darkness. This we call the grey. Being that we are the instruments of her will, instruments of the first will, the original will, we submit this credo to the world. Okay, that's a bit different. 2 of 20, so there is 20 sticky notes. I actually wasn't paying attention to how many there was to find. There's 20 sticky notes to find with QR codes, and as you know what we're like, we will always endeavour to find everything there is to find. So we have...
John from IT again. You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too.
Are we allowed to do things like that? We're going to go into another colleague's emails. I know I'm wandering around this bathroom and all that kind of stuff, but because we know there's 20 sticky notes to find, and because I pride myself in finding everything there is to find, I'm kind of just looking to see if there's anything in here while we're up in this area. Doesn't look like there is though. I was hoping there might be one in here. We could have used a lift down, but we'll look at the Sturgo offices and just see really how detailed it is if you really push it. Although it looks like we're getting to a dead end. We've got no access for level 2, which I'm not surprised. We're a new colleague here, so that's the end of the tour. That's as far as we can go. We've had a little bit of a look. So yeah, so as the story stands, and after that meeting with Olivier, Sturgo are aware of what potentially Edward Kenway knew about. Where are we going? I don't know if we meant to go that far or not, I can't remember. They were potentially aware that Edward Kenway may know the location of the observatory, and they want us to find it. Olivier doesn't really know the real reason behind that. Obviously, if you followed Assassin's Creed games, you will probably understand the relevance. Okay. Reach your colleague's workstation. That's where we're heading next. I'm looking at sticky notes. It's kind of now become a little bit of a obsession. That's why I'm a look around. So you always wonder how much.
Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now you do too. Don't abuse it.
We've got level 1 security
Log on,
security
I'll walk you through
clearance. Oh wow. Okay. We definitely shouldn't be in here. Guarantee that straight away. But yeah, I kind of want to just push the limits of what is actually meant to be looked at and what's not. Just because it's interesting. Another sticky note, 3rd of 20. Today, Sturgo Templar frauds have given themselves to base practices and claim wrongly that man and woman are delicate and sensible and feeling creatures in and of themselves and therefore deserve satiety and comfort and mindlessness in the presence of pleasure. Nothing could be sicker, falser, disgusting, lying bastards. Okay. That's an aggressive one. We have now number 3. Look at all the figures they've got. It's a shame you don't find more information about these, to be honest. Some are recognisable. That's the guy who's in the Memories of Edward Kenway.
What's the problem? Log on.
Oh, this is the desk. I hadn't actually noticed this was the desk. Okay, we'll log on.
You need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside.
So we need to find a way around the core. So it's a puzzle to solve. You can't turn until you hit a dead end, basically. I think we're there. Yeah, there we go. That's really simple. I was thinking it'd be a little bit harder.
Downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall.
So this guy doesn't seem to be completely kosher. You know, he's obviously asking us to hack something. He's meant to be the IT expert, so why couldn't he do this? You know, you kind of wonder those things. So this is a picture of one of the Borgias. I can't remember the name of. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was Rodrigo Borgia. So Roderick Lancal, Pope Alexander the Sixth, I think that is, a cleric and bon vivant of any name, Rodrigo Borgia served as Templar Grand Master from 1476 until his death. We obviously have seen this via Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. For too long, this man of faith and passion suffered under a smear campaign at the hands of his enemy, Ezio Auditore. Let him now be celebrated and remembered for his progressive outlook and focus on family values. Well, that's completely false. But you know, that's the Templar view, isn't it? Is there anything else? Is that the only thing I found in there? Yeah, I think that's the only thing I found. Computers hacked 1 of 33. So at some point we've got to hack 33 computers. And I'm assuming there's a trophy related to this. Again, we don't look until we're towards the end of the game. But by the sounds of it, there may be 30 computers to hack at some point. Good evening, Lisa. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Right, we've got to now hack this second computer. First one wasn't too bad to do, and I think I've solved the second one quite quickly. Feels bad. First day in the office, I'm already hacking other people's computers. For an IT guy that we've met briefly.
Hey, Dad. You know, it's funny. I have this memory of you, one I keep coming back to. And I always think about it when I'm working or just before going to bed, because it sort of calms me, I guess. I was 14, I think, and you were trying to teach me how to walk with a light step. Remember that? How to be mindful of how much noise I made when I moved around. Simple stuff. Stuff I understand now, but back then, I gotta tell you, I thought you were just being an asshole. You told me you were gonna go up to your room and sit with your back to the door and read a book. And you wanted me to wait at least 15 minutes and then sneak up there and tap you on the shoulder without you knowing. I even remember the book you were reading at the time, the one by Captain Johnson. And you warned me that if you caught me, we'd have to start all over. Then you went upstairs. And I waited. I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I waited 4 hours before deciding to go up. And even then, it took me 20 minutes to get to the foot of the stairs. And another 30 to get up them. And then 10 to get down the hall. And there I was at the door and peeked into your room. And I was so hoping that you'd be asleep. But no, you were still reading. And I just about shit myself. But 10 minutes later, I was just 5 feet away from you. And that's when I remember setting my foot down, and you flinched. Ever so slightly. You flinched.
So I've paused it because I don't like ignoring chat, but I want to listen to this. This is Subject 17, who we met in Revelations. In person-ish, kind of. Yeah, it didn't go brilliantly, but it was kind of what we expected. It was more the lack of answers going forward once the game was more frustrating. We kind of knew they wouldn't be able to operate. We needed it confirming, obviously. So it's just frustrating, more than anything else.
I thought maybe I'd imagined it, but I knew you'd hurt me. You didn't say anything. You just checked your watch, you reached for your drink, you took a sip, and then you kept reading. But I knew I'd failed. You didn't say anything. I didn't understand why. Then I lunged and tapped you on the shoulder, and you turned around, and oh, fantastic, you said, and you scooped me up, and you gave me a big hug, and I didn't say anything. But Dad, I was so pissed off. I wanted to scream at you. I failed, and you knew it. but you said nothing. And I stayed mad. For weeks, I thought you were patronizing me. But maybe you decided right there that I was never going to be the man you wanted me to be. But I realized just a few years ago that you checking your watch, that was the clue, wasn't it? You let me win because I had been so patient. I guess that impressed you. You know, maybe at that moment you thought it might be better to be my dad instead of my mentor. I don't really know. Maybe for you they're one and the same. You know, either way, I'm happy to know that both my mentor and my dad are looking out for me that day. I didn't understand that then. I think I do now.
Quite interesting listening to that, just because it's a different side of Subject 17 you don't really hear much about. That was really interesting. Thank you for the double likes. Gone off again. Much appreciated, both of those. Thank you very much. Good evening, DeCrass. How are you? So that was from a voice recording from Subject 17's mobile phone, talking about his dad and his mentor. Yeah, it definitely was. It's not... When I played this many moons ago, I don't remember going around hacking all the computers. I never worried about trophies and stuff, and I know we've not looked at the list. I'm guessing hacking the computers and finding all the sticky notes is important towards trophies and platinum. That just, you know, it wouldn't be in the game as a collectible if it wasn't important to trophies somewhere down the line. So I never really did this originally, so it's all new. But it's also really interesting. They actually do hold a lot of clues for a lot of backstory. Sticky notes wise, we found a couple now. There's 2 computers hacked. I think it's 30 odd in total to hack. This is going to be interesting. We've only been in the office one day. Not going out. I'm just looking to make sure we haven't missed a sticky note somewhere. Don't think we have. That's a bonus. And we have level 1 security clearance now, which I'm surprised by. We haven't got access there though. We have to make our way back to our... No, we need to go and hand this to someone, don't we? Where do we need to go? I think we have to go and hand it to the coffee person. Isn't that what they told us to do? Whatever we found?
I don't know where that document went. I filed it with HR, and that was the end of it. I can't be responsible.
Looking for sticky notes as I'm walking past people's desks. We must be obviously, you know, not being discreet. You'd expect people to think, what's he doing? Right. Sticky note. While we're talking about sticky notes, let's have a look at this one. So this is sticky note number 4. And there's 20 in total. We found 4 actually, strangely. It was in the 17th and 18th centuries the world became an indecent place, rent of its original purpose during the ages of industrial blah blah. Put my teeth back in for a second, sorry about that. During the ages of industrial revolutions, here it was the machines of industry were unleashed in such grand quantities, quite without understanding them, unwound motives and purposes of their own, as inert as they were. A lot of these sticky notes currently, because they're all in different orders, don't make a lot of sense on their own, but I'm assuming once we have the majority, they might. Okay, I think it's through... No, that's the toilets again. We've already explored one set of toilets, we'll have a quick look, just in case there's something hidden away in here. I very much doubt it, the way it's looking though. No. Okay, I think we have to deliver the information we got from the hacked computer though. Let's have a look. So multicultural, different languages going on in the office space. Right, where are we heading? Did we miss something in the room then? I thought we hacked both computers. I missed a computer, strangely. We haven't done this one. This is the 3rd computer in the same office? Or have we already done this one? I swear we've already hacked this one, but we'll do it again. It's wanted us to go here, so we'll have another look. So this in theory is going to be the 3rd hack. If I can get this bit right. Not as easy as I've done previously. No. I have now, that's it. Done. You just got to get to the green line so it can spin round. You can't stop it as it moves. So what is this going to show us? The last one was really interesting. That was the Subject 17 phone information.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles.
Wow.
The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0000 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease. Thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3, the legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Wow. See, we must have seen this when I played this many years ago. I must have seen that video, but I don't remember it. But it's quite weird seeing it. Once after we've already played Assassin's Creed 3, which if you haven't played it, that's the end of Desmond's story. But to see the fact that the Templars Abstergo got to his body, I know the rest left, if you remember the story. He told them to leave. Thanks for the like, there's much appreciated. And he stayed behind, and he was, you know, he sacrificed himself. That is just brutal what they did to Desmond. I know. So for them it's a research project. For them it doesn't matter that he sacrificed his life to try and save the world. All that matters to them is they need data from him at the end of the day, which is really weird. And strange, when you play the character for quite a few games, you do learn quite a lot of his backstory. To then see that, that's quite a weird feeling, really. I'm surprised how that's come across, more than I expected it to. Good evening, Kathy, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you, not too bad. A lot better than I was yesterday evening, to be fair, in the Discord. But yeah, so it's weird seeing Abstergo deal with him the way they are. They're treating him as a pure subject, a pure sample. They don't care about anything else. It's a pure scientific side.
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby, come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could.
We already have.
It's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay?
Good, Kathy. I'm glad you're good.
I'm feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs.
Right.
She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
I'm not sure I get this IT guy at all, the way he's acting. But there is a quest. It does seem to be 30 computer stack, or 33 or something. We've done 3. So there is going to be lots more hacking going on at some point. Whether we just do it by choice or not, I don't know. But we do now need to head down and hand off this information to the courier. Sounds like she's in a bit of a rush. She's been waiting a while by the sounds of it. So we'll head to the lobby. But yeah, very weird video. Very weird seeing how Abstergo are treating Desmond. And it's kind of a shame that they left him behind. I know he gave them no choice in the matter. It was his sacrifice to make, but it is a bit weird they left him like that.
You know, this job is well below my skill level.
I know that voice.
Your copy is shit. You could use some practice.
And look at who it is.
No. I followed that recipe.
I know exactly who these are.
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all. You're
That
just
is Sean.
incredibly rude. And made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
Rebecca.
Limey, be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. that should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant.
Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Whoever that was.
Great, isn't she?
Return to Animus. So, obviously...
Hey, I just got word the
hang on a
courier
second.
has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle. You're an employee. Doing a job. But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
Pirating, really? So for those that don't know, Sean, obviously, very important to the Assassin's Creed franchise. Writes a lot of the Animus database entries when they're actually quite funny. And Rebecca obviously was the tech support. And yeah, to be fair, I'd completely forgot that they were in this. As I say, I've not played Assassin's Creed Black Flag in many years. So to then suddenly see people and you think, should I remember they were in this? I probably should have done, to be fair. We're just going to have a quick scout of the lobby, only because we know there may be some sticky notes. I'm not sure how much of a chance we're going to get to come out here again, so I don't want to miss something now and regret it later. I'm assuming we have full access, even if when we finish the game, but I'm not 100% sure. So I just want to have a quick check. Why is there always toilets to explore? We haven't found anything yet, but just in case. I know it's not the nicest thing to be looking at, but we'll have a quick look. No, nothing. No, cool. Done. Next one. Am I allowed in here? I don't know if this is men's or women's now. This must be the men's, obviously, if you look at it. Okay, nothing that I would say we need to collect. Perfect. And we're out. Quick and easy. I'm assuming we can't leave, so I'm assuming there's no point in trying to go downstairs. Sticky in the lobby opposite from Sean. Is there really? That's well spotted. Let's have a look. In the lobby, Sean's to our right. Okay, am I being completely blind? On the wall. Gotcha. Well spotted. I'm curious to how many, because it says you've got to hack 30 I think it's 30 or 33 computers. That's a worry. Because obviously you can't do it when people are at the desk. So this sticky note number 10. Yes, we submit that we are such tools, and as such have a purpose befitting a tool. We submit we are like hammers and wrenches and shovels, made for specific purpose, not our own. We submit that our purpose is indivisible from the will of those who came before. We submit ourselves, our bodies, and our minds utterly. Again, a lot of these are very nondescript, don't really give enough information on their own. I'm assuming once you have all 20, there will be a lot more information gained from them.
I've been pushing it to 5-6 hours every day. Damn.
That's enough to trigger a bleeding effect.
So I wonder what's going on.
You need to be cautious. They've made progress on.
So they're pushing themselves in the Animus more than they're meant to. And a risk of a bleeding effect taking place. So we seem to be a non-face or faceless employee that's knowingly or unknowingly helping the assassins. I'm guessing unknowingly would be a guess. But so far we're putting it off. Do you know what? I've walked past this sticky how many times and I've missed this one. How did I miss this one?
Support to the second floor, sample 17
Someone who knows the
project.
ones who came before and what humans were originally designed for. Yeah, I think we need, once you've got all the sticky notes, I'm hoping there's more context. But we've just found number 5. No, it's number 6 actually. I'm getting confused already. As our tools are genetic expressions of a mental culture activity, and as we are expressions of their mental culture activity, it must necessarily follow that this world, as it is now, and as it ever will be, is an expression of the first will. An expression of their labours, and thus belongs not to us but to them. The wires, the cables, the data networks that now crisscross the globe are hers. They must become her body and her mind. Now that's more interesting, because speaking about a specific person, they must become her body and her mind. That's an interesting one. Right, we're not going to spend forever out of the Animus. Yeah, we've done 6 of 20. We're not going to spend forever out there, but we'll have a quick scoot around and just see if there's anything else. That's the office we hacked into. Another sticky note. We will come out and have another look around in a little while. But I just thought while we're here, let's have a quick look now, back to the computer, and go on and see what's happening next. Take the cinema which gave us lies, as a man once said, 24 times per second. Take the phonograph which preserved noises which ought to be, I don't know how to say that word, ephemeral, possibly. Take the television which is obviously stupid. Take video games which are secretly stupid. And when you all know you wish there was more pornography, you know you do. Okay. Her must be Juno Minerva. That was my thinking, to be fair. I did wonder if that was who they were talking about. Another sticky note. See, the minute you start looking around, these become very obvious. I was thinking these would be quite difficult to find, but they're actually becoming very obvious. Okay, this is number 8. So this leads on from 7, which was talking about the cinema and pornography, strangely. Take saturated fats and high fructose corn syrups which poison us, and soy which has been known to make men into women. Take computers which count us so fast we cannot keep up, nor should we, for we are an imperfect race of disgusting shells of tissue and bone, incomplete in and of ourselves. We must have masters to survive. We must admit our masters. Okay. As I say, I think a lot of these need a bit more context. Strangely, we're managing to find quite a few without even really looking that hard. We're just walking around. But we are going to head back to our desk. I was wondering if there's another computer we could hack. No, is that his computer? Can't hack a computer that someone's sitting at, can we? Strange that. Right, our desk is behind us. Let's have a quick look. Is there a free workspace anywhere? I wouldn't mind another quick hack, to be fair. No, that won't work. How are we meant to hack these 30 computers? Right, we are back. So these models are flashing us. I noticed this when we first come out of the Animus. That one obviously is Edward Kenway. But you can't get any more information on these ones. You can't click them or anything. I thought I might get some information, but they haven't turned up. They're people we've met, I would suggest. Yeah. Right, back into the Animus we go for a little bit then, and see what else is happening. So, this is after memory sequence 3, I believe.
Where you going, the market?
No, my parents have asked me to come live with them, and I'd like to.
Trophy achieved, routine hacking.
Live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as damn it to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
So we already knew that Caroline left him, because that had been mentioned before, so we knew that was happening, so that's obviously showing that happening. But yet, we've heard him already say, you know, he doesn't want anyone else, he just wants Caroline.
Wake up, Kenway.
So March 1716.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon. As faith, we'll discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we like. And with a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
He still acts like she's not walked out.
She left me some time ago.
Oh, he admits it though.
So, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Call mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
Something I will say that I'm been quite surprised so far as we go through the franchise of Assassin's Creed. We've got to follow him. I'm glad I realised what we're meant to be doing, because otherwise if it gets too far away we may actually get these things. I wasn't expecting to probably have a better understanding by doing the games in the order we've done them. I know we've done the final 3 pre the early ones, but I kind of feel like I'm understanding more this time round, if that makes sense. Definitely in Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood Revelations and Assassin's Creed 3, I just find that I feel like I'm understanding a lot more. But I think it's because we're playing them quite close together, so the others are really fresh in the mind. So they make a lot more sense than playing them several years apart, as you would have done when they first released. Right, we're trying to... So we know what these are, because we've already used one of these, or 2 of these already, haven't we?
Odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
So this would...
with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like.
This would tell me we've done the Mayan puzzles we've done already, too early.
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you? Help me solve something.
So what's happened is, because we've cleared the islands we've been on, and I think 2 of them had these Aztec Mayan things on them.
Concentrate and focus all your senses.
We have already solved some of these.
Deep into matter.
And obviously...
Until you see and hear a kind of...
we shouldn't have solved them already.
I think so. I've seen its like before, glowing like moonlight on the ocean.
And reading everything, getting into the nitty-gritty of the mythology probably helps. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I really enjoy taking everything in, reading everything, and talking about it as well. You know, when you play these games on your own, you're in your own head, you know, you're in your own space. And I always, when I game, I talk to myself quite happily. But I mean, if you've got other people that are going to share their views at the same time, I think that works really well to kind of like, well, I think he's doing this. And then someone else may, well, actually, it's this. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. And I think that works a lot better. But I wouldn't have done that when I first played these. That's the weird thing. But yeah, I definitely think reading everything definitely makes a massive difference. But we've definitely done the Mayan Stellars too quickly. We've done 2 already. And we probably shouldn't have done. If this is a tutorial to them, we're a little bit early on them. So we know how to solve these.
I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it? To see sounds and hear shapes. Quite a combination.
So Edward Kenway has just admitted he's had the eagle vision since he was a boy. Which is quite surprising, I would say. Yeah, we've got to line these up. I think it's this way, if I can make it to it. There we go. And there'll be an X marks the spot. But yeah, I wasn't expecting him to tell us that.
This earth has in them a kind of intuition hidden deep away.
And
I've
how...
had this sense most of my life. Only I thought it was related in some way to my dreaming, or the like.
And Kid knows all about it.
Others, it takes years to tease out. But for a rare few, it comes as natural as breathing. What you feel is the light of life, of living things past and present. The residue of vitality, come and gone. Any man's senses can be tuned well past what he's born with, if he tries.
I'm surprised that Kid knows about it. This is the old blunting the sword of the rock bit.
You are a gifted man, Edward.
Has a strange look. Is it worth something?
Nothing you can spend. But if you find all of them, it'll lead to something grand.
How many?
A few dozen, I think. This way. I've something else to show you.
Kid is definitely not letting on, is he? He knows more than he's telling us. So now they're all showing up on the map. To be fair, they were anyway. And like I say, we've cleared a few already. But there they all are. And we will find them all in time.
I found something else just here. I think you'll take to this.
We can now do a health upgrade as well. We can craft that when we're ready. There's a chest up here. I've just missed the sea shanty, but I don't know how far I can let Kid get ahead of us without desyncing. So I will have to come back for the sea shanty, annoyingly.
Now this has the makings of a mystery.
Where's he taking us now?
Here we are. What do you think?
I think Monsieur Ducasse was a man of many secrets.
Aye, and look here. A solid staircase leading God knows where.
Definitely an interesting place. Are these open? Can these be opened, or are they just... I think they're for show, aren't they, by looks of things? We've still got to do the viewpoint here as well.
From what I knew of Ducasse, wouldn't be surprised to find eclectic instruments of torture and villainy. An Iron Maiden or a collection of thumbscrews.
Or a pair of anguish.
There's a chest in here. That is one grand room, isn't it?
Not a nice way to kick off. But that is some damn fine gear.
Try the key you took from Ducasse.
That's one. Only 4 left.
Aye.
4 keys are required.
It might be that these 4 Templars have them. See the names here? They've been sent to kill these 4 targets.
Hang me, that's the map I sold to Governor Torres in Havana. He said it marked the location of assassin encampments.
You think maybe you owe them a bit of warning then? If you have any kind of heart beating in that chest.
Suppose I could, if it leads me to the 4 other keys.
Bad excuse is better than none at all.
So, unless I've completely forgotten Kid's role, I kind of feel like Kid isn't quite who we think he is. And I can't think of why at this point. I'm sure we'll find out within the story, quite happily. Currently, I don't know why offhand. And it's probably something really simple that I've just forgotten. You like Kid? He's definitely a very interesting character who has a lot to offer. More than probably we realised very early days. Okay, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else in it. Obviously, the armour in here we'll come back to when we've got the other 4 keys. So we'll complete the Templar hunts to get the keys and not the Templar armour. Do we want Templar armour? I'm assuming we should. While we're here, let's just have a quick look around. Nice dining table. I'm assuming there's nothing else to collect. Nothing is showing up. But then sometimes it doesn't until you get close. So I just want to have a quick look while we're here. There's so much I've forgotten in the years since. You got to think this game came out in 2013. I probably played it around release. Or not far after. So yeah, I've definitely forgotten a lot the game shows you. There are a few twists about Kid though I remember. See, I can't remember much. It's really weird how I've forgotten quite a lot. But yeah, it was many moons ago that I played. Okay, so we don't want to go back in the cellar. We've got to meet him outside by the sounds of it. I definitely want to clear this island possibly before we leave it, if we can. Definitely want that viewpoint as well. Are we meeting him on a ship? We are indeed. Okay. So he wants to meet us on a ship. I want the viewpoint. Oh no, we're not. Okay, he's not on the ship. I thought he was, but he's near to it. We've got a few things obviously still to clear here. Not many, but I want the viewpoint mainly. Just because also it gives us a fast travel. So we'll get the viewpoint definitely before we leave. Just in case we are forced to leave via request. Let's go and grab this. Find a way up. Always nice to have a set of steps to help us up. But obviously there's still stuff in the actual jungle itself for us to go and find. Oh, he is on a ship. He looks like he was on a ship from a distance. The map doesn't quite show that. Right, we can synchronise though. At least we have the island synchronised. I'm looking forward to seeing the twists and turns of Kid, to be fair. Okay, there we go. Fast travel now is unlocked. That's kind of what I wanted unlocked, but also it shows us everything here. So there is a treasure map here as well. So that wasn't showing up originally, but now we've got the synchronization. It shows everything. So we know there's a couple of things around here still. There's a bottle out here to find, a letter for database entry. So we will come back and probably explore the island properly. I'm assuming this is their base of operations, just offhand. So I would assume we'll be back a few times. So if we clear as we every now and then, every time we come back, we'll soon get there. I do want to keep the story flowing as much as possible. I'm in two minds of how to do things. I know we normally play our own style and it's clear as we go. But the big islands, the big focal points like this one, which are obviously going to be a big part of the story, I kind of don't want to clear too soon, because I don't want to learn all the mysteries of the island before we really know enough story to go with it. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of being a little bit careful. Okay. Well, this is where we're meeting Kid. Let's see what he has to tell us this time.
Leaving already?
I think this cove suits you best, Edward. Better than that costume does.
Oh, come on now. We're pirates, Kid. We take as we please and become who we like. Self-made men.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Kid knows we're not who we say we are.
Who am I then?
Hard to tell some days. All I know is you like dangerous prizes.
Like the observatory. I think you know more about that than you let on in NASA.
You noticed that, did you? Meet me at 20 degrees, 3 minutes latitude, just off the coast of Yucatan. I'll have something to show you there in a few weeks' time.
Very cryptic. This old cove, memory 1, is done. But very cryptic from Kid, meeting in 3 weeks' time. But he knows we're not the character we're trying to portray ourselves as. Edward never wanted to be a pirate. He wanted to just earn some money on the sea, and his life has kind of changed in that fashion after what happened. Okay, so where are we heading next? I think it's our boat next, actually, to be fair. So we can West Indies Sea Cove upgrade. Ah, so we can now upgrade the Cove. I completely forgot about all of this. I'll say that for definite. I didn't know anything about upgrading the Cove. So I'm just trying to move to stay comfortable. So while we're nearby, I think we should grab the treasure map. It's nearby. And then probably have a look at an upgrade and see if we can upgrade the Cove. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get it. It's not in the water, is it? So, let's go for a little swim. And head round and just grab it while we're this side. At least that's something else cleared and done. I think we're heading up. Branch looks like it could have the way forward. But yeah, we'll have a look at the Cove upgrades. I've completely forgot all about them. So I don't know what's required. We may not even have the materials. But at least we'll have a look and have an idea of what we need. Okay. And here is the cadaver. It should have a treasure map. Let's have a look.
So that'll do. And how?
So this is one of the secrets of this island. Is it for this island or is it for somewhere else? Big House 633784. It normally tells you if the reward is on the island you're on or if the treasure map is for. It says there's a treasure map for this location. So at least it does warn you. But the reward actually tells us it's a plan so we can have grey sails. His motivation is pretty well summed up in all Edward's first memories from England. Just a decent life to provide well, a roof that keeps the elements out, food that isn't making them sick. Yeah, absolutely. He wants the basic living that everyone should have. but he feels that at his current time, with Caroline, they don't have that. So he wanted to leave to make a better life for both of them. But then you can also see that he was making bad decisions because of how he was feeling about their life, which obviously drove her away. So it's an interesting kind of tale of why he was doing it. Okay, so we've got the cadaver. Let's have a look at the upgrade, just see if we can do any.
You have a moment.
We do indeed. Let's have a look.
I've been needing coin to set up the shipyard, Captain. The faster I have the needful gold, the sooner our ships will rule the waves.
Okay, so we can purchase the Harbour Master, which allows us to upgrade parts of the ship, although we can do it on the ship as well. It's 500 reals, we've got 1,700, so we can do it. And I think we should do something towards our new hideout, as they're calling it. There we go, we now have the Harbour Master. I'm pretty sure we can't actually do any upgrades.
What do you be needing today, then?
Let's have a look. I think we did quite a few on our last, didn't we? So we can repair the ship here, which is something we do need to look at. We've got nothing to sell, we've already done that. We've obviously got the appearance we can change. We've got different wheels and things. I'm not overly worried about the cosmetics of the ship. We'll just keep it standard until we've obviously got everything else. We can't afford anything currently. We're missing... I would like to get a diving bell, but we do need to be in the story for that, so I'm assuming it'll push us towards that. We can increase our harpoon strength if we want to. It's the only upgrade we can do, so let's do it. It only cost us money, no resources. Right, let's go out and be a pirate for a bit, shall we? Go and see what is next. So, is my quest in... No, my quest is up the wheel, I believe. So we can sail to the sea and we can leave. Seems weird, we're an hour into the stream just about, and this is the first time we're setting sail. We had all the stuff to do in the modern day side anyway. We did quite a bit of that.
Ahoy, Captain. We found a trove of nautical maps and ledgers and the like, scattered about the village. You'll find them sorted in the captain's quarters of the Jackdaw. Quality stuff.
Nautical maps and ledgers. Might come in useful. We decide to build up a fleet of our own.
Exactly my thinking.
Interesting.
Have a look for yourself and tell me what you think.
Okay, so even though we're out at sea, we're actually going to be back in our quarters. So we found a load of ledgers and maps. So this is where we can start building up our own fleet. Which we knew was coming. We knew this was part of what was happening. So here we go, we can interact with Kenway's fleet map. Let's have a look inside. We can also do our own upgrades. We need to do those actually, crafting. So we can select a naval map. This tells us where the different routes are. Press X to see available trading routes. You get rewards, resources to trade. So it tells us what we currently have. I believe that's at the top. Rewards, travel time, stuff like that. And these will all give you different things for different things. That makes no sense. I know what I'm trying to say. So we're going to select the first mission. We've got a couple of ships. They're all odds of success, and they all have different rates for different things. So a brig is more for fighting, I would have said. Schooner is quicker, would be my thinking. You can see the firepower changes quite a bit. Schooner has more storage, and speed is a bit different. So I think, to be fair though, yeah. So I didn't realise you can go straight across for all three. So we'll send the Santa Eva Maria out as the tutorial for this. So the ship is out. We can see our fleet. Don't believe we can upgrade them. We can add a new dock at 20 diamonds. We have got space for a new ship. New boat. I don't know what you want. Oh, it says ship. We're allowed up to 15, but you can use gems to do it. Mission report already. We've unlocked a new city we can send our boats to. So, ship battle. Okay, we can set up a battle in the Gulf of Mexico. Select the 3 ships secure. So this is to secure the new naval route. So we want to send our brig in, don't we, ideally? And we can launch the battle. It's against a gunboat. Our brig should win. Looking at the firepower. Oh, we actually have to control this. I didn't realise we were meant to control this, to be fair. Although one fire barrel did the job. I thought we were leaving them to it. And this is how we earn diamonds then, by those things. So that route is now safe. We've earned some resources as well to send and sell. And we now have a new route in the Gulf of Mexico. So there's 2 to do. Go for the one that gives us the most money. And again, we'll send the schooner. It's quick. If this is something I think we should do to keep things moving along, I think we should be doing this a decent amount of times. It's something definitely not to forget about. Oh yeah, the ship's gone. We have got a damaged ship as well, I've just seen. That one's done. We can do it. We'll be available again in 16 minutes. So we can unlock for a cruise if we send. The only one we can send is a brig, but that's out. So we'll keep coming back to this and having a look. So that's our own little fleet now started. While we're in here, let us quickly look at crafting, because I know we've got some upgrades. Nice with the fleet, probably a good idea to use the diamonds to unlock new slots as soon as possible to earn more money. Yeah, once you've got the ships to put in them, you've got to use diamonds to repair. That's the only thing. We've got one more space currently, but yeah, we definitely have to increase the spaces, I think. So let's have a look at crafting quickly. We can do a health upgrade. That's a bonus. We need deer hide. We've got 2. We've got 3 in fact. We can do that one. And that's it currently. We still haven't got a dart. I want the darts, just because I'm curious. There we go. So back to the wheel. But yeah, we'll definitely upgrade the amount of boats we can have. I want to go and bring a boat to our fleet. I'm assuming that's what we're going to do next, because that would be the obvious way of teaching us. Okay. So red area to our right. There's a ship over there. I don't want to... Oh, wrong button. I don't want to mortar fire, do I? And I always forget to zoom in. There we go. That's a British frigate. 25 wood, 65 cloth. That might be worth a little look at, to be fair. We want some resources. My quest is actually behind us. I didn't realise that. Let's go for the British ship.
I'll be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Addy.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum.
I'm kind of wondering whether I should pause my thinking and maybe not go for the one I'm looking at and actually go towards the mission, maybe. Where's the mission sending us? Oh, the mission's all the way over here. Oh wow, okay. We've got a long way to go to get to that mission then. Okay. I wonder whether not to chase the British frigate and just maybe chase something on the journey too. I didn't realise the mission was so far away, to be fair. That's Havana. We can fast travel to Havana if we wanted to speed things up. But we do need some materials. We've already cleared Cape Bonavista.
Yucatan Peninsula.
The reason I wasn't sure is because this obviously is a red area.
He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause.
That's why I wasn't too keen on going that way.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Right, so the course has been set for Tulum. they just want some prizes along the way. Whether that be islands or other ships, let's have a look. There's also someone in the sea nearby. Don't think I'm close enough. Okay, so these are restricted waters. We've got to be a bit careful through here. We have done some upgrades, but whether we're strong enough to survive against an onslaught, I'm not too sure at this point. Chances are going nicely. Okay. Obviously, we can find a few ships on the way, it'll be a bonus. Just trying to keep an eye out for where they could be. One of the missions is success, so we can collect some rewards from them when we're ready. Okay, we're coming in the view of another ship now. Can we see them? I can't see them anywhere. We're going to be seen by them. There's a couple of ships by the looks of it. Oh, there they are. So it's a brig, Spanish brig. I think it's 2 Spanish brigs actually, yeah. 2 Spanish brigs, and we're going to be right in their viewpoint. 3 of them. Don't really want to be getting in a fight with Spanish brigs. I think we would probably struggle to survive it. Yeah, we'll kind of ignore the Spanish for the minute, I think. 3 at once, probably a little bit too heavy. Okay, there is an island here we can dock at. This is a new island. Let's have a look on the map, see where we're at. So we're here, on the corner. We are heading down here, to be fair, all the way through. But this is a corner, there's a few things to grab. And a dock. I'm not too sure what it is. So let's have a quick look while we're here. I think it's always worth stopping if you get a chance to. Save you coming back later on if you already clear it while you're here. Looks to be an old fortress. We are in a red area, so I don't know if there's will be enemy here or not. Although it does look fairly abandoned. The map did say there was a few things to find here. It's no longer showing up as red. Doesn't look like we can get in, to be fair. Unless there's another way in. Yeah, I don't think we can actually get in this one. Maybe this is blocked off for another reason. Maybe it's restricted currently and we need to come back. Not too sure on that one. It just doesn't seem like we can get into it, so we'll go back on board and carry on. Try climbing the gate. I didn't see a gate though, it was all blocked up. It looked like it was all blocked up, that's why I didn't think of trying the gate. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking the walls and stuff, aren't you? No, it doesn't seem to be. I do wonder maybe it's something we're going to do later on in the story. Would be my only thinking. The only other thing I can think of is maybe around that way. We'll have a quick look and see if there is a way in. If not, we'll have to come back. We know that obviously there is stuff to pick up in there. It may just be we're here a little bit too soon. Unless... we might have found a way in. Okay. I think we may have just found a way in, to be fair. I'm glad you said to give the door a go. I wouldn't have actually thought about trying to get up otherwise. So I'm getting a bit stuck. It's the only thing that makes me think just a bit weird that obviously we know there's stuff in there but it's hard to get to. We haven't really come across any of that before where you can't get somewhere. So that's what makes me think it's story related. So I think we'll leave it for the time being. The thing is, we can actually fast travel close to where the story is. but obviously that defeats the point of trying to find some ships and resources and stuff, doesn't it? So that was why I was quite happy to sail there. Okay. Let's carry on. I'm sure we'll come back. There's definitely stuff to clear, so we will be back at some point for something. I suppose just wait and see what happens. Lies get out of the restricted space, in all honesty. But also we're near an island that obviously we haven't been to yet, because it's not discovered. That's the black mark on the minimap. So maybe there's a main area to go to first. Go and grab whatever this is. There's also someone over here. If I'm close enough, there's two actually. Can we grab this one? Yeah, we can. Another one rescued. Okay, we've got a few ships coming up towards us over here. We're still in restricted space, so we do have to be a little bit wary. I wasn't keen on taking on 3 brigs on my own. I think that would be asking probably a little bit too much. So what have we got? We've got a frigate level 23. That's probably above our level, since he is saying a red. There's a gunboat, a schooner, and we are about to get seen by all of them. Are they turning? I want them not... Oh, he's turning view. I think he wants to sneak behind. They're travelling out. If I can scoot behind them. I don't fancy losing the ship this quickly if we can help it. What have we got? That's a big one going on there, isn't it? Although it's not going to tell me what it is. What is that? I'm going to be right in their view now. Okay. Not going according to plan. I'll try and get round the sides. It's a big old circle there, and I'm going to get caught if I'm not careful. White whale location. What white whale location? I've not seen a white whale location. It's telling me I've seen one. I found one. We can actually get out of the red area. I didn't know that. Let's have a look on the map quickly. So we are heading this way. It's quite a long way. We can fast travel to north of it and come down, but I was trying to find some resources along the way. But I do want to be out of the red area. There is a whale nearby, which we've not done before. Where is that? Just here. We've not done any whales yet. We've done the bull shark. Let's have a little bit look at whales, shall we?
There she blows! A hook like a snow hen! Some good meat here for spearing, Captain.
Okay, let's have a go at the harpooning on whale. We've not done one. We've only done the bull shark. We have upgraded the harpoon strength, and we've upgraded the boat strength as well. This will be interesting. Let's go, Captain Ahab. I actually missed him that time, that's poor. How did I miss that? Okay, where's he gone?
Patience, patience.
Go on again.
There he is! Starboard bow!
Oh.
That's it, lads!
There we go, we got him.
Steady! Hang tight! Yes!
Whoa! Bit of a jolt there as he went to get away. Definitely different to taking on a shark.
Watch it! The tail! See that, lad? Lynch! See that, lad? Stung him!
I think it's definitely a lot harder than taking on the shark. I've only got 17 more. I didn't actually notice there was a number to throw.
It's gunning for us! Hang on! I don't think he likes us, Captain!
I don't think he does like us. I've just thrown a harpoon straight in his belly. Where is he?
There he is! Ho! Hook it!
There we go,
He's
we got
a
him.
slippery bastard!
I don't think this is going to go as well as the shark does. Definitely a lot more health.
He don't like that!
I don't want to waste the harpoon. Oh! Okay.
He's gonna sink us!
He's not going to sink us, we're good. Where is he?
Sighted off the larboard bow!
Ah, I missed him.
Got it! It's a hit!
He definitely doesn't want us to catch him, does he?
You see that, lads?
I've got 5 more, I don't think I'm going to do it.
It's a
I
hit!
think we're going to be short.
Watch it! The tail! It's still coming! No, Captain! He don't steady, man!
Rowboat was destroyed. Yeah, I don't think we're quite ready for whales. I don't think the harpoons are strong enough. I don't think the boat is strong enough. By the looks of that, that was a big fail.
All sail! She'll take
And my only thinking is because the harpoons aren't strong enough just yet.
Meat there if you can strike it, sir.
So we'll come back to the whales. I think we need a bit more upgrading for those. Right, we've got a level 29 frigate, 10,000 reals. Maybe tempting, but it is showing red for a reason, I think. And that is, we are not ready for that just yet. The most important thing, I think, is definitely upgrading the ship. Once you get the ship fully upgraded, you are invincible and everything becomes so much easier. Whereas I think we do have to pick our battles a little bit. Like the Man of War, we're nowhere near ready for Man of War. The white whales are kind of a lever, we could do another, okay. Good to know, we'll keep an eye out for another whale then, but yeah, white whale is beyond their ability currently. But yeah, the Man of War, I don't think we've got a chance of taking one of those on currently. 2 Man of Wars out there, we're going to avoid both of those. They've got a little bit of a wanted level as well, surprisingly. Good evening, Jesus is Lord, how are you? Okay. Keep away from the Man of Wars. Yeah, that's what I was kind of looking out for. And then I just saw the Man of Wars and just wanted to get a little bit further away. We're about to hit a naval fort. What do we reckon? Naval fort a bit soon? Or are we strong enough? That's the question.
Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Whether or not we think we're strong enough. What is that? That's another Man of War. How many Man of Wars are there around here? I think we're going into very heavily fortified waters by the looks of this. Okay, there is another harpoon activity nearby. Give that a try. Let's have a look at the harpoon first. What is it this time? That's a whale, isn't it? I think this one. But I don't think it's the white whale. Let's have a look at this one. Give this a go, and then we'll have a look then at the side mission of the fortress and see what happens. We've got the mortar, so in theory the mortar should hold us in good stead, I'd hope.
I see him. Secure the rope.
It's a killer whale, this one. So obviously not as bad as the one we just done again. Hopefully not as bad.
Success.
But I think his the tail will still damage us. So we've got to be a bit wary. Right, is he coming up? I would like to think we're probably going to take on a killer whale. Where is he?
He's headed this way. Starboard bow.
I missed him. I missed him as he comes straight for us there.
This one's dangerous.
That was my mistake by not hitting him. Where is he?
Sighted off the larboard bow.
Missed. Completely missed that. Oh, come on.
We have him
That
on
didn't
the
miss.
line. Steady now, lads.
He's turning the sea red! No! Damn it!
Right, we're going to keep an eye. It's going to come straight for us. If we can get this one, I think we'll have it done.
Look out! Forward! Tie it down!
There we go. Straight at it.
Tight!
To be fair, it made my life easy for coming to waters. I am poor with the aiming tonight, I know that. Oh, come on.
Good hit, Cap! Broken free,
Right.
sir!
We should have had him that time. My aim was poor. Right. Keep a listen out. I'm coming up.
Look out! Forward!
I missed him. Oh. I should have had him, but I missed him.
Bugger!
Right. We've got one more chance. If he hits us again, we're out.
Sighted off the larboard bow!
I missed that. Got him. Right, we've got to get him down this time. If he comes at us one more and I miss, game over. There we go. I made that hard, but it probably should have been, to be fair. Trophy achieved. Killer, killer. That is a big whale.
A fine haul today, sir.
Very nicely done. Right, we were going to have a quick go at this this side quest, weren't we? Which is this. Don't know much about them, but we're going to give it a go. Well, actually, there's an island there we could have done. We didn't even look, actually, to be fair. But while we're here, let's have a look at the Cabo de Cruz and see if we can manage it. I've got to make sure I'm turning the right way now. So, I think we want to be going that way.
Crowd on every inch of sail.
To our left. I'm kind of not sure if I'm going the right way or not. Yes, okay, so we're going to head straight up. It's actually to the right, isn't it? It'd be easier if I just mark it, wouldn't it? I know I'm heading that way. There we go. So I think we need to rely on mortar. And I don't remember how we beat these. I don't even know what the range of our mortar is, to be fair. Not close enough, I would say. Well, nearly though. Come on. Right, we need to get round, well, their red area, because that's where their mortar's going to come down. Our mortar did really well, actually, first hit just then. We need our mortar here again. Come back this way. Right, we've got to get out of this red area before their mortar hits us. And then I need to turn rapidly. Are we under attack by ships as well? We are, aren't we? I'm hitting the ground. I knew I was going to do that. Okay, I've got myself in a situation, I think. I've grounded myself. Come on.
Now firing, sir! Steer clear of the mines, Captain! Fire! It is firing! Fire!
We're in a bit of trouble. Mainly because I grounded the ship, which didn't obviously help things.
Brace for impact! We will need time! Fasten yourselves! Repair that damage!
Okay.
Keep us safe this fire! Exposed! Take the fire! Ready?
Mortar's coming back in on us. This quickly turned into a very big battle very quickly, didn't it? Made a turn. Right, we did avoid the mortars. The two ships trying after us are behind us. A mortar would be ideal. Let's have a look at the mortar, shall we? I'm trying to turn the ship at the same time.
Taking a hit! Fire! Ready to fire! Shoot at her mines! Use them against her! Who's on? Troops on the way!
Okay, this is a very quick lesson in how we struggle to do this. I want to avoid the yellow and the red if we can. Although one of their ships is down. I'm going straight into their area, I think. It's actually not going as badly as it started. Okay, we do need to turn. It's not as bad as I started off. I think we've kind of pulled this back a little bit. They're going to ram us. Come on. Right, we've destroyed that ship. Right, we've destroyed one of the forts. We are in trouble though, health-wise. Are we out of their view? Right, one is down. I'm in trouble. If I get hit now, we are in big trouble. I think we're just out. Oh, we got a little bit hit, I think. I'm in trouble. Oh, we just survived that. We destroyed. We just need. Oh, really? Enemy boat as well. That no. Another enemy boat came from the side. Didn't catch him in time, and then it's us down. I think we would have done it if it weren't for the other ships. I want to do it again. Let's give it another go. I think we can do better.
If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves,
Definitely think we can do better.
Like a true Welshman at it.
And what's your aim?
Right, let's get out of the range of there.
It's a distance, mind. On the Jackdaw Peninsula.
Come on, Mortis. Where are you?
I can't. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I think we'll see him soon.
So long as it takes
I didn't want to fire that.
I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Toulouse.
Let's turn the ship. Obviously, there's two boats there. I would like to avoid if we can. But I think they're trying to protect this, aren't they? Problem is, when you try and do aim your mortar, you've then got to avoid where everything else is firing at. You can't see everything all at once. I know they're firing. Right, we've got a ship coming behind. What about fire barrels? Right, the small ship is done. Just trying to get the fire barrels at the ship following us. We can actually go and board this ship over here. Okay, I think they're a little bit away. While we're here, let's go and board the ship, because that will give us resources back, hopefully, and we'll fix the ship at the same time. Are they really firing from there? Okay, so I think let's board the ship, we can take back some resources, fix ours, and then we'll have another go from there. Yeah, board the ship, absolutely. Good evening, Merrick, how are you? Yeah, it's a brilliant game. I did it many years ago, but it's still one of the best, isn't it? There's always so much to do on it as well. Okay, let's go and take on these guys. Right, didn't even need to step for the right. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. How are you this evening? So yeah, we can repair the Jackdaw. We can send the fleet. At the minute, we need to repair it, the Jackdaw, because we're struggling. Yeah, hunting the animals is okay. I think the story's good as well. There's lots of mysteries and stuff. I was saying earlier on the stream that because we're playing all the Assassin's Creed games to, you know, platinum the franchise, things make a lot more sense because we're playing them very close together. Come on, get out of the way. Out of the way. Right, we got away from that. That's fine. Obviously, I go quick. I've just gone straight through their red area, which I didn't really want to do. My thinking was mortar. Let's get the mortar fire out. I've kind of got the wrong angle to fire at this point. There we go. We did get it away.
Awaiting orders, sir. Fire! Down mortar! Fire! Look, Captain, I won't play
Right. Kind of getting myself in trouble. Every time you try and fire the mortar, you're not viewing what's happening to you, which makes life very difficult. Okay, we've ready that. Let's defeat it. We can take that out. We are taking some damage here. I think the mortar did its job. Let's take out. Trying to aim at the right place, ideally. I think I'm too close to fire. Right, we've done some damage there. Let's try and get the turn out of that red zone if possible. We know there's another ship nearby that's going to be on a tail. This is tricky. I'll press on one. I want that one. No, I don't want that one. Can't. Why don't I want to be far more water from that? I want to fire with the mortar, but for some reason it's not allowed to. Trying to turn away from the mortar, ideally. Is that fact? Okay, they're chasing us. Try and get round the corner. We've only destroyed one of the naval forts. We've only done one so far. Where is this guy? Right. I'm struggling to fire my mortar for some reason. I've got no mortars left. That's why I can't fire mortars. To answer that question, I will catch him on chat in a second. Bear with me while I'm trying to survive. One, turn. I know there's mortars coming. I know! Right, we've done 3. One more to go. But we have got other boats now coming in and firing their mortars. I've got no mortars left. Just trying to get the turn enough to get this. No, we've missed completely that time. That ship to deal with as well. Chain shot was poor there. If we get desynchronized again, we will have to come back another time, I think. Right, I've got to get this shot at the right place. I think the lack of mortars is now going to be an issue. Okay. I'm missing that final shot that I need to make there. We're in trouble. Missed him completely there. Right. I kind of feel we may be best. Alright, we desync. That's once the other boats join in, that becomes really difficult. Maybe I don't think maybe the boat's strong enough just yet. Maybe we need a few more upgrades. Use eagle visual man in the sword with high enemies and find easy aim. Okay, that's not a bad shout.
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel.
Yeah, I wonder if we should come back once I've upgraded the hull a bit more. Yeah, definitely run and heal up. You got the game on PS4. Origins was good. Yeah, Origins is a brilliant game. DLCs are fantastic as well. It definitely explains a lot of things through the Assassin's Creed franchise and how it all came about in a lot of ways. It's definitely worth a look.
I should go see him soon. So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand.
Yeah, well, the only reason we headed there was we're on the way to the other quest, and we just wanted to have a quick look. We were passing it anyway. It was worth a little look. Didn't quite go to plan. But we'll come back once we've got a few more upgrades, maybe. I think we need more mortars. One tower quite high up, the 3 below you can hit with the board side. Yeah, we didn't save the mortars, did we? I think we definitely need to upgrade mortars so we have more. I think that's a big thing. Because we ran out very quickly. Which I was surprised, but I didn't actually know we'd run out till... I couldn't work out why it wouldn't let us fire them anymore. So yeah, lesson learned. You live and learn. You don't try these things. We don't know what we're ready for and what we're not ready for. That's the thing. Right, we've got a ship to our right. It's a schooner. It's got rum and sugar. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? I'm going to get a ship. We did one ship at least, didn't we? I don't know if that counts because we desynced. But while we're here, let's have a quick look at this schooner. Slow us down a bit. And we can probably, if we do this right, and I actually hit it properly, we could in theory add this ship to our fleet currently, because a schooner's better than nothing. Right, that is the schooner brought to heel. Okay. Seas are getting a bit rough here, we've got to be a bit wary. Okay, we need to just get round to it and then we'll board the ship. And I think instead of... There's a location there to look at as well, let's just come up. We'll board this one, add it to fleet. I don't think we need to worry about healing as such. We'll add to fleet instead. If we can make the big wave that's currently not helping. That is a big wave of ours. We're not going to hit them, we're all good. Right. We'll take the schooner, add it to ours, and we'll probably send their ships back out again as well. Eagle vision though to highlight these guys, that is a fantastic hint by the way. I just like the fact if we can avoid jumping on board, he just gets it out the way. We've only got a certain amount of shots with the swivel. I don't mind going and fight though. Although that's one. I need one more I think. And the battle's over. No, one more after that. Needs to reload. Downside to not jumping on board I suppose we could lose men here. There we go. So no worries, Marie. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Much appreciated. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you are. Thank you for dropping by, Marie. So we can lower a wanted level, we can repair the Jackdaw, or we can send it to Kenway's fleet. We'll send it to Kenway's fleet. There we go. I'm hoping I don't have to fix it once it's gone to our fleet. I like that. You hand in someone's the captain's hand. So there you go, with us. Okay, where are we heading? There was an island, wasn't there, that did come up just now, and maybe it said look at the island, so I think that's probably something there. So we'll quickly head to this little island. We want to get the quest, really. Just see the story moving. As I say, we could have fast travelled, but I didn't really want to miss out on exploring a little bit more along the way. He was very happy to get the hat, wasn't he? Right, quickly going to jump off here. It told us to look at this island, so there's obviously something here. Luckily the weather's changed now. Nice and, well, it's not quite sunny. There is a treasure chest. Is that the only thing on this island? Looks to be. Uncharted, one of 46. So I'm under the impression everything, when you land on an island, if there's no viewpoint, everything shows up. So in some ways you don't need to explore the island. And not that this is a big one anyway, to be fair. I wonder if we climb the top. Right. We got the chest anyway, that was the important part. And while we're here, let's quickly run to the fleet and send them all back out again. And take the money that they've earned as well. It's just keeping on top of the fleet management, really, because it's a good source of income. And I think if we're going to upgrade the cove slash hideout, I think we need a steady stream of income. So let's so add to my fleet. We can salvage it for 140 gemstones, or we can add it to our fleet. Good. It's missing a no, that's the Santa Louis that's missing some health. I thought our one we just received. We received a collectible bracelet. I don't know what that means. That's something we received. Adriana's Pride is done. Santa Eva Marie is back as well. Perfect. So we now have 4 ships. Some of the routes are now dangerous and hazardous. I hadn't seen that before. So we have to do a ship battle to make them safe, don't we? We've already done this one once. Let's do it again. So let's send out Brigadier. I'll know this time I've actually got to do something. Let's send that against the gunboat quickly. I want to make sure I press the button this time. Gunboat's down. That I took some hits last time because I didn't press the button, which obviously was an issue. Right, we've got a safe route again. So let's send our new ships as well. We haven't got them resources to trade. We have got those though. Okay. So our new ship is the Santa Lucia schooner, and I'm assuming it's fully healed from the start, even though we did damage it quite a lot. Can't dynamics without the resources. So what have we got? I want to be quick with this, but obviously there's other bits you've got to do first. So making it safe is the first thing. Okay. Briggs making short work of these gunboats. I'll give you that. More resources, and that is now a safe route. Okay, let's get these boats out. Got to make some money. There's only one we can do. That's annoying. Santa Maria can go. So the ships are taking damage. I've noticed that as well. We've not done that one. I don't think we have. There we go. Okay. So the schooners all out. I'll do it in a minute. It's kind of one of those things we need to do often, but I don't want to be stuck in the menu for too long. If that makes sense. But yeah, happy to see a very happy sailor with a new hat. Right, so how far away are we now from this quest? Probably still quite a way, aren't we? It's a straight run, to be fair. It is a straight run from where we are.
Captain has the helm.
Clues down, catch some wind.
What is that over? That's another schooner with some wood and sugar. I think we'll give that a go on along the way. We are heading straight for the quest, so if it's in our path, we may as well take advantage of that. And we're in open waters. No, we're not in restricted water anymore. So yeah, this schooner could be ideal candidate. We can't actually add any. I should have added more spaces to the fleet, shouldn't I? Really? It's a little bit annoying. I should have done that. Right, we're coming up fast. There is another little island to the right as well. I don't know if there's something on that. Not quite close enough, I don't think. No, I completely missed that. Although now I won't, because they turned Why they turned, I don't quite know, but they did. So because of that, they're down. I think there was an app or something for the fleet to send ships down missions with night downtime. I'll have to have a look then to see if the app's still live, because that would be interesting. Yeah, that would be very interesting if there was an app, because I can just keep the money coming in that way. One down. I killed my own crew, I think, just then, accidentally. Right, that's all 5 of theirs down. There's a ship battle going on in the background I could just make out there as well. I vaguely remember the app, to be fair. I don't know if it's still live though. We'll repair the Jackdaw for a minute. If I add boats to the fleet, until I actually go in there, I don't think it activates. So we can actually have a few ready to add when we go and spend. When we go and spend money on upgrading it. There. Right, there is another chest on this little island, so we've got to quickly nip here. So we'll quickly jump off and grab this. I'll try not to beach the boat in the process. One chest, and there is a load of these. It did tell us the number just a minute ago, and I forgot what the number was. I think that's all that's on there. I love the fact they just think he's fancies to swim every time he leaves. Not quite the case. Captain likes looking at the scenery. That's more than I'd say. Okay, so there's a chest here. We'll have a quick look at the map. I think this is the only thing here, to be fair. 2 of 46. There's 46 uncharted chests to look for. There's nothing else on there, so I assume that is that done. Time-wise, it is getting on. We're okay for a little while longer, another half an hour or so. So I would like to start the main quest if we can. Yeah, we definitely need resources to upgrade. I'm assuming I can just look. I might be able to just look. I didn't think about this till just now. Jackdaw upgrades. I'm thinking a hull upgrade is what we're looking for. 4,000 reals, we're a little bit short. 200 wood, 100 metal. Okay, we're a little bit short on that. I was saying mortar, we needed deal large range. That increases the damage, which would be ideal. My other thing was storage, wasn't it? Yeah, we've done a couple of upgrades to the mortar storage actually. I'd like to upgrade the hull. I think that's an important one to have quickly, if that makes sense. I think that's going to be the big thing to stop us dying or desinking. Okay, I know there's a few boats that way. A few boats coming up here as well, actually. That's a brig. That's a. Oh, it's been smashed. It's been destroyed. And what is that? It won't show me what that one is, will it? That's a frigate level 23 from Spain. Can we go and pick the bones of this broken British ship, I wonder? Because that's a brig. If we can add that to our fleet, we'll take it. I'm not sure if we can though. Someone's destroyed the British ship though. Can we pick the bones? I don't want to hit it. I've hit it. I didn't want to do that. I was trying to board it, but I don't think I can. Yeah, we can't board it by the looks of things. Won't give me the option. That's annoying. Although there is. It's saying that there's resources there, so I wonder. Do I just have to jump on, next to it maybe and just grab the resources? Doesn't actually give me the option to board. If I can get close enough, I'm going to jump in and get the resources. So I'll take that. Right. I don't know if we're close enough. Give it a go. We've got a minute to get the resources, by the sounds of it. Okay. Come here. Open that. So I think the boat's going to sink in the timer. So we've got to get all the resources we can find on it before the timer goes. Okay, there is something else nearby. Where is that? Don't tell me they're above me. I think I've got them all actually. All 3 markers have disappeared, so I think I grabbed all the resources. I think we're good. Before it decides to meet its shallow grave in the water. I think we're good. We've got a few resources, I wouldn't say fantastic, we've got a few from it. I was hoping I could add to the fleet, just have another brig, but yeah, there we go. It's exploding behind us. We managed to get something out of it at least. There's another ship to the left there that's being destroyed as well, by the sounds of it. So a lot of these little islands, the wire passing them made sense now to get them clear. Because if we don't go past them close enough again, we'll miss these chests. So I think it is probably worth quickly grabbing these. It takes a couple of seconds. And then I think we'll just try and head straight for main quest. Come on. Say it takes a couple of seconds. There it is. Another one added to the list of chests complete. I'm hoping that one of the islands we come on it will say we've got a treasure here, as it should do. Right, nothing else here. Because that would also solve that issue. Going looking for them. Then we've got 2 treasure maps on us currently we've not used. So at some point we'll come across those islands. Right, let's go again. We are getting closer to the main quest. Let's have another look. So straight really. I might even speed us up a little bit once we've gained this marooned person over here. And I think we'll go at full speed, I think. We haven't even done shipwrecks yet, have we? Because we haven't unlocked it in the story. So I'm assuming sooner or later we are going to be able to do shipwrecks. That's the thing, you could spend so much time just going around attacking ships to get supplies. It's so easily done. Obviously I'm trying to mix story and everything else together though. That's a level 23 frigate. We will stay away from that, I think. We don't need to be fighting things that we're a little bit out of our depth for at the minute. You might want to go back to the North Green area to farm some metal and wood so you can hold your own. Yeah, I think we do need to go and farm some of that. I think what we'll do the mission, depending where that wants us to go to. We'll then head back probably to the easier area, like say, and get a few things. We need to keep upgrading the ship where possible, don't we? So, yeah, we will be heading back there once this quest over. I'm surprised this quest takes you in such high risk areas so early on, but there must be a reason for that, I'm thinking. Can I grab that? Can. There is a location there, but it is in a red area. I'm trying to avoid a red area. But yeah, I'm surprised we're sending us through such aggressive areas just for this quest. We could have gone around the top, which would have kept us in the safer areas, probably, to be fair. But we wouldn't have known we're underpowered at this point if we hadn't tried. Okay, looks like we're nearly there. But yeah, we'll definitely head round the top, I think, next time. There's some resources here, but I don't think I'm close enough to grab them. Right, start the mission. Nothing is true. Let's have a look what this entails. I do love some of the hints the game gives you. Enemies become suspicious when they see a dead body. Well, wouldn't you be? That's kind of my immediate thinking. Right, this is a red area. That's something to be aware of. And we've got to locate Kid. Warning, remain undetected, don't kill anyone. Okay, let's check the optionals. Knock out assassins ×3, loot 4 chests. So we're not to kill anyone, fists only, and don't be detected. I love it when it makes it makes you do these things. The viewpoint probably wouldn't go amiss, to be fair. Okay, can I climb up here? Yes. We need to knock out 3 assassins and also loot 3 more treasure chests. And it says do not be detected. Okay, are they going to keep their backs to us? Because if they are, this is one of the assassins knocked out. If we're lucky. Where's he walking? Don't talk to your friend, he doesn't want to talk to you. Come on. Come here. Quick, before he turns around. Okay. 1 assassin. You would think he would realise his friend has gone. Would you not? Is that just me that thinks like logically? Okay, it may be we have to go to the bush near where he is, I think. Try the whistle. Okay, well, I think just about enough. Two down, 1 more assassin needed. The viewpoint is here as well, but I don't know if I'm going to see him doing it. Where's the viewpoint from here? It's above me, isn't it? I kind of want that viewpoint, to be fair. It's either going to be a very bad idea, or it's going to work out perfectly. I think it might work out perfectly. Right, viewpoint gained. We need 1 more assassin knocked out, and we need 3 more treasure chests before we finish the quest, otherwise we won't get full sync. That was the reason I really wanted this, was because I wanted to know where the treasure chests are. There's an assassin down there. Okay, I can head back up now and look for 1 more assassin to deal with. And look for these treasure chests. I just find with these things it's definitely easier, well, definitely better to take your time. This is a big place, isn't it? Because there's another viewpoint over there. I need 3 more chests. I can see 3 just. There's crocodiles over there as well. I've kind of got to ignore the destination then, don't I? I'm going to grab the chests. So I'm surprised at. Whilst also trying not to get seen. Don't kill anyone. Right, some people over there. I'll gladly avoid. Obviously we don't want to get seen. You didn't see me. Right, we need to get down there, don't we? My worry is them 4. Okay, I think we can jump across the top of those actually. I think the way to do this is true assassin style. Get in. Nearly messed myself up there. Right, see looking away, yes. I can't believe we got away with that, but we did. Right, that is 3 assassins done. We do need 3 treasure chests. Can we draw her towards us? Another one down. How many assassins are we going to have to take out? Okay. Obviously, if we can avoid the rest, even better. Okay, it's two there, in twos. I want to go under cover, don't I? Someone see me. I'm not there. I was never there. Okay, I can go on the trees. That might be the best thing, I think. I wonder if the tree is the best way. Because that guy is facing us.
I saw a ship pass this way, close upon the shore, then gone.
I'm gone.
Warned us to be vigilant. Templars have been closing in for well on a year now. Indeed.
Thank you for the like, that's much appreciated.
Noise with their comings and goings. I've not heard a thing just yet. You will.
I didn't realise there was someone come looking for us, so sorry. She's gone away again. Oh, that was a bad move by me. I didn't know there was another guy walking towards us either. There's a chest there somewhere as well. These guards are crossing paths. I don't know if that chest is down below or above, that's the only thing. Oh, don't do that, I pressed the wrong button. Pressed the button accidentally, right. I've kind of missed a chest and I kind of have to go back. Obviously for the 100% completion we need all the chests. We need 100% missions. I think I've messed up. And I left the body there as well, which didn't really help things. It's tricky to stand detected, isn't it? I want him to come here, but I don't think he's going to. He's going to be checking over there. Okay, the chest that I think is down here is over here. And there's a guard. Down. Thank you. Right, if he comes looking, I want to take him out. But there's a guard by the chest I want to grab. Are you going to go away or are you going to keep looking for us? No, you go. Cool. That's the guard I'm thinking of. Kind of need him to walk back in or must skip from behind, hopefully. So we'll be down to that guard as well. Perfectly done in the end. Just. A little bit of luck involved, I think, there. Right, I don't think there's any point swimming round. I think we do have to go back this way. Oh, while we're here, let's actually loot the person, shall we? 2 more chests. I always try for 100% sync where possible. But sometimes it is very, very difficult. Right, so let him move. And then we're going up. Okay. I think we did quite well to do that without being seen. We came close to ruining it for ourselves a couple of times. Right. What is next? Got to remember 2 chests before the mission ends, otherwise we will have to come back. Okay, so we'll look on the maps. So it's always good to kind of scope your area. There's an animus fragment there, that's fine. 2 chests over this way. It's kind of where we've got to remember to go. Fragment looks to probably be the first thing we have to grab. Although I think we're going to stay to the trees. So I don't know if this is risking it a bit by trying to head across to get that. I hope they don't see me, obviously. Don't fall off now. Can I make that jump, I wonder? That's an interesting thing. I'm hoping I can make that jump. Yes, I can. Okay. A little bit worried that was be a silly move for a minute then. Okay. We're heading that way. Is it just on top of that? I'm just wondering where the guards are looking. That's my only issue. I think we're good. I say it was good. There's more guards there. More assassins. I shouldn't call them guards, should I? They are assassins, after all. Right, there's no one in the guard post, which is a bonus. That was a little bit of a worry. Okay, we're heading there. Obviously, we don't want to get seen. We just check. But we don't want to kill anyone either. That's the other instruction, wasn't it? I think I can jump down onto that, into that pile there. Looking where these guys are facing. That's one. Oh, there we go. That's the one I couldn't quite see on the minimap. I don't want to try and jump into there. Although that is saying we can go to there. Not branch to branch. Drop down, possibly. I think that, yeah, that might be a better option. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, maybe that is the better option. Perfect. Okay. Possibly was the better option, drop down that way. I'm not here. I moved too far too quickly then, didn't I? One guard looking for me. One of the big leaves. Come on, turn around. It's me wanting to run instead of actually just taking my time. Right, we're through. If I get all the way down here and then get desynced because I get caught, I'll be really annoyed. Okay. Two more guards. This time they're back to us though. Another one on the far bank. I want to be heading left. I think. Although that's telling us to head there. So where is my route? Can't quite see. Best route for us at this point. I wonder if it's up there, to be fair. That might be our best route. They've got their backs. That guy's got his back to us. Okay. This may have been a bad decision. Unless they turn around. They do. Ah, they are walking. Perfect. I was worried then for a minute. We weren't going to be able to get past because they're all talking amongst themselves. Down. Thank you. If she comes over, it's not too bad. I'm going to need to take out some of these. And the treasure is nearby. I need the guy to go away again. Once he goes away, come here. Before he comes back, come on. I thought I was about to discover them for a second. All the things you do for an optional objective, eh? You don't realise your assassin's missing? No? That's what amazes me, is just the lack of not knowing. Okay. This is slow and cautious, but 100% sync. This is what we need to do. I also need to whistle to this guy. Come on. Okay, there is another one there, but I think we can get the treasure without worrying about those for a minute. Right. That's that one done. One more treasure to get, and then I think that's all the side. Yeah, one more treasure. The one that's over there is facing away. Shouldn't be too bad. Once she moves, the girl over there will go towards that bush area. think I'm too tempted to run too much. I think that's what's causing a few issues. Because I don't mind a quick little jog to where we're heading next. Right, we need to get across to there. I obviously don't want that guy to see us. Okay, so this will have to be a quick movement. Assuming I can jump straight across. Push. Yeah. And there's two of these. I didn't see there were two. That's annoying. We'll have to deal with both, aren't we? Right, so let him turn around and then we'll hopefully deal with the girl. Come on, quick before he comes back. How is he not seeing us? That is the one thing I will say. The AI on this is horrible. It doesn't. I don't think the IA. The AI is very clever in this, because we should have been seen easily then. Right, I think we're good now. Now we need to go. There's a building to our left. That's where we're heading. Branch is here. We'll get us across to there. Oh, I've been seen. Didn't realise that guy was going to see us from there. That's annoying. Okay, so we'll be where they're looking, and then it's very quick across. I'm still missing a chest as well, and this is saying locate your target. Helpful. Okay. They're facing us, aren't they? That's not fun. And I still need one more chest. I'd rather they weren't facing us, to be fair. What do we think? Head to the right. That's probably, I think, my best bet. Once that one walks back up. Okay, we're okay for a minute. Try and bypass these guys. So her coming back round to talk to me is going to be probably an issue. Okay. James Kidd's there. So do I need the treasure chest first before I speak to Kidd? Or will he take us to it? That's my only issue now. We either going to speak to him first, we bypass him, grab the chest, and that guarantees the side objective. And we can also do the Mine Stellar while we're there. That's assuming there's no guards. But if we talk to him first and he heads this way, we're going to fail the side objective, aren't we? Because we still need one more chest. So I think we need to bypass him, which kind of goes against obviously what we're doing, but I think that's our only option. Once she turns, I'm off. I took the risk. So we'll get the Stella as well. I want the chest, that's the important one. Chest, yeah, absolutely. That was my thinking, to be fair. Right, where is this chest? Down here. Okay. Chest is done. We'll grab the Stella while we're here as well. There's no point in leaving it behind, it's already here. So that is all the optional objectives complete. I'll take that every day of the week. Well, you can let me go in there and have a look. I was going to have a look in there, but we can't. I know I asked the question, I went for it anyway, didn't I? I know. Good evening, Taylor. How are you? Right, I've just seen the time. We are going to have to really call an end soon. We're okay for a couple more minutes. I want to try and at least get the mission done. Be ideal, I think. We're going to need a save point anyway, but there is not much longer left. I didn't actually realise the time has flown. I didn't realise how late it was. It's 11:30 here. My tablets normally kick in and make my eyes start going and me feeling drowsy around 11 o'clock. I've been a bit too engrossed, so it's not kicked in yet, but I know it will, so I've got to be a bit wary.
Ah, another Mayan
Right.
keystone.
We are going to go and speak to him now. Obviously, there is the girl here that's going to turn around, so we'll have to pause for a second while she goes, talks to her colleagues and turns around a bit, and we'll go and speak to Kid. I don't know how much of this mission is left, but we need it to auto-save as well. That's the other thing. Right, here is Kid. Let's have a chat. To be fair, I think some of the recent games have good combat too. It may not be as intuitive, but they're not all.
Duncan Walpole, dead and buried. After he tried
Sorry,
to kill
big
me.
scene.
We are not sorry to see him gone, but it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters.
We did.
In
We did
Havana.
take him out in Havana as well.
He has the sense, Mentor.
Kid is working for the Assassins. But yeah, I would say not every old Assassin's Creed game has good combat. Assassin's Creed 2's combat was horrendous.
Aye.
Would you recognize his face if you saw it again?
I reckon so.
I must be certain.
So all that sneaking around to speak to Kid wasn't really needed, was it, in the end?
Not a word. Come on.
Kid is an assassin then, I'm assuming, or working for them. As I say, I've played this many years ago, mission complete at least, but I can't remember a lot of it now. It's been many, many years. Like I say, we do need an autosave because we are just about to finish, which I think we're going to get one. I would hope. I'm currently ranked 526,000th.
You won't be blind and backwards into this mess, kid.
Right. It has just auto-saved.
Back there?
I'm assuming I can stop. It has just auto-saved. It's not really the ideal time to stop because I so want to carry on, but I also know once my eyes start going, I'm going to struggle to keep going. So this is probably an ideal time. I've got an auto-save just kicked in. It's probably a very good time to stop for the minute. For today, anyway. Progress tracker, we're on memory 3 of sequence 4. Many more to go, actually. And then we haven't done any assassin contracts yet. I was holding off until it felt like I was more of an assassin kind of person. But then a good point was made in the other stream about how he may not be an assassin, but he wants to do anything for money, and the assassin contracts will pay money, so he was more likely to do them. So it does make sense in that respect. But yeah, we are going to stop for this evening. We are done for the weekend, actually. What did that just... Okay, so I thought that was telling me I was aborting something. Thank you, Lisa. Very good to see you. Thank you very much for the chat. Very much appreciated. Our completion has now gone to 18%. I still feel that's quite high. So basically we've got 3% this evening. I don't feel like we have, but it says we have, so we'll have to take that as what it is. Yeah, fantastic stream. As always, you guys have been incredible. And Black Flag is still as good as it was back in 2013, so thoroughly enjoying it. The scheduled video for next week's streams and other videos will go live tomorrow about 1 PM UK time GMT. That will also feature the start of a couple of new series to the channel that I've been doing in the background, and both of them should start next week as well. Plus there'll be car mechanic videos anyway, and then we'll have the live streams. We should be live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning next week, and there'll be evenings as well, but I haven't quite worked out when. Genshin Impact, we're going to try and fit the streams to Genshin Impact around the days we need to go to the domains to actually pick up some materials, because we're desperate for materials because we've now hit that wall. So I'm going to try and plan that, work that out, but there will be a scheduled video going live tomorrow. What I'll probably do as well as the scheduled video, is I'll probably post in the Discord and just say, look, this is it. Just because I know not everyone has the time to look at the schedule, so Plus, it means I can actually remember what I've said I'm doing. That does help as well. But yeah, thank you all very for the kind messages for yesterday as well, on Discord and in the stream this evening. It is appreciated. You know what's been going on, so you know how it all is at least. Yeah, so fantastic. Thank you all very much. So as always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. We will see you again very soon, and have a good weekend. And hopefully we'll see some of you again Monday morning. Thank you all. Have a good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are.